Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back with a new product review for you guys today, and today I'm going to be reviewing the newest wireless flash trigger and receiver from the company called Vello. This is the FreeWave flash, as I said, the trigger and the receiver pack. I actually ended up ordering two of these guys from Amazon. You can get them for about $60. I'll put a link here in the description in case you want to check it out. And yeah, I wanted to have two of them just so I can trigger or use my flash or two of my flashes at the same time. And I have used this once already. I've already opened it, but I wanted to make sure that I did an opening for you guys so you can see what comes inside the box and what's included and what's not. So first of all, you get the little manual with the instructions. You don't really need them because they're pretty straightforward to use. Just a few buttons in them, and yeah, you get a nice bag for your triggers and receivers, which can be pretty handy. Really nice bags. And then inside you will also get your accessories that come in for both the trigger and the receiver. And you also get four batteries, four AA batteries, for two for your receiver and two for your trigger. I've already used one of them, or two of them, I guess, for the receiver that I was using for a shoot a few weeks ago. And you also get a nice accessory here with the, I guess this is the 3.5 millimeter to a 1/4 inch mono plug adapter in case you're using it for a different kind of flash or strobe. And then inside you get, of course, your sync cable. You get this is a 3.5 to 3.5 millimeter cable, pretty standard to use in any kind of flashes on your alien bees or other types of speed lights. And this is how the adapter works in case you have a unique or different kind of flash. So here's your trigger that you'll put on top of your camera. Here, standard hot shoe, and yeah, that's the. Oh, sorry, this is the. I guess this is the receiver for that you will put in on your flash, on your strobe, or in your speed light. And it's nice that comes in with also with the hot shoe in case you want to put it on either like on a light stand or something else, so you can put it in right there. And we also get the hot shoe for the speed light, but I really bought them for using it with alien bee strobes, so I'll be using the sync cable right here on the side. The sync cable is really right here, and it comes in, as I said before, I already used them. I already used this one with has the two batteries inside, and it also comes with a nice lanyard which you can use to hang on your alien bee, which I'll show you in the next few minutes when I bring my alien bee to test it. And this is your transmitter, really nice transmitter, almost the same size as the receiver. What's cool is you can also bend it like this in 90 degrees, so you don't have to mess around with it blocking your view or anything when you put it in your camera. Standard hot shoe adapter right here for your camera. You get your channel selection buttons right here. I have not used this one, so it still has the sticker in there. As I said before, I bought two of them, so I've been using the transmitter from the other pack that I got. So you put in your two batteries in here, standard AA batteries. You can get them anywhere. Now, here's the test button and on and off button. 8 channels that you can use. Pretty straightforward. That's when you plug in, put in the batteries and you turn it on, you can select the channel, make sure that they're in the same channel, both the transmitter and receivers. And you can test it right here with this button, and as soon as you use it with your camera, it should be good to go. As far as the specs, this says the box says that it has a range of about 600 feet, which I have not tested it that much, but it has worked pretty well in my past shoots. It's LED indicators, which are really nice. Here, I'll show you once you turn it on. So it tells you where if it's working or not, and also you can select the channels right here using the selector, so it changes from 1 to 3, so really easy to use. Just make sure they're in the same channel and they're ready to go. Yeah, that's it for the unboxing. As far as the materials, okay, so this is a product that's probably made in China. It's not the most expensive piece of equipment, but it doesn't feel cheap. It is plastic, but it doesn't feel cheap. It feels like it's gonna last for a long time. It's probably not at the same level as your regular or your Pulse buff type of transmitters and receivers, but they're pretty good for the price. I don't think anything wrong is going to happen with them. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with them so far. I'm going to bring my Alien Bee on my camera to test it out, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, so I brought in my Canon 6D camera so I can show you how it works with triggers and receivers from Vello FreeWave. And I also got right here, so you can see my Alien B800, so I can show you how it works with the synchronization with the receiver. So I set up this the best I could, so we'll see how this goes. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the transmitter. It's very simple to use. You just put it there on top of your camera in the hot shoe adapter and make sure that it fits really nice and tight. Again, the cool feature, you can move it here so it doesn't take that much space. And in case, so turn it on, of course you press the button right here to turn it on. And a feature that I just learned is that I didn't know about this before, but you can actually press this button right here where it says all. You can use all the channels in the transmitter. I'm not sure exactly why you would need that, but anyways, for this kind of functionality test, I'm just gonna put it on channel number 4 so you can see how it works. And again, it should be pretty much plug and play, so as far as the functionality of the transmitter and receiver. And alright, here's the receiver. Again, turn it on, same kind of thing right here. You can also use it for channel, select your channel right here on the left and right. I'm gonna put it right there in channel 4. There's a LED indicator for channel 4. And in this case, since I'm gonna be using it with my Alien B and not with my speedlight flash, I'm just gonna plug it in right here on the left side with the sync cable. And the other side will go into the Alien B, which I'll show you right there. Make sure I zoom in so you can see it. But the sync button or plug is right there in the left side. So you just plug it in right there. Make sure that it's on. And what's really handy about the lanyard, at least if you're using it with the strobes or with flash units, so you can also hang it right here in the top, so you don't have to paste it or stuck it in here on with Velcro or anything. It's a nice alternative right there. So it stays there, and if you want to check that it works, you can also of course turn it on and make sure that the camera is also turned on. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to show you guys, but I'm gonna try to do it the best I can. We'll see how it works, and there you go. So it's working just fine. I didn't take a picture of anything because I just have a wall right there. Let me see if I can take a picture of the flash. I haven't looked at the settings yet, so I'm not sure how it's going to work. Again, it's all blown out because of the flash itself, but it works. I have used this flash many times in previous shoots before. I've been very happy with them. I'm gonna be right back so I can show you the comparison that I've been using for this flash units, or this trigger and receiver flash units. Okay, now so as far as my review of this new Vello FreeWave flash triggers and receivers, I gotta tell you my story first. I was looking for an upgrade from my previous triggers and receivers, which were these ones. These were my old Cowboy Studios, and you might know them, you might see them out there on Amazon. They're the cheapest form of triggers and receivers, as you can tell. They're very small. They only have like 4 channels to use, but they've worked pretty well for me, at least when I was getting started in photography. But I was looking for an upgrade from these ones because even though they were pretty cheap and they worked, every once in a while I would get like a lot of missed shots, and I'm not talking about just 1 in 100 or 1 in 50. I was just getting constant missed shots. Like I was missing like 5-6 shots by using this flash, this triggers and receivers. So I was just looking for an upgrade on them, and I looked online. Of course, you can get the Pulse Buff, the Pocket Wizards, which are really expensive. I didn't want to spend too much money on those quite yet. So I was looking for something in the middle, and I did find these ones from Vello. They were price-wise, they were in the middle. They were $60 compared to like the 120 from the Pocket Wizards. And I ended up buying 2 sets of this ones. I just took the risk. I'm just gonna try them out and see how they work and not spend too much money. And I was glad that I did, because they have worked really well for me. I do not get the same problem that I used to get with the Cowboy Studios or the cheap ones. I do still get some misfires, but they are very, very rare. I would say maybe 1 every 100 shots, or maybe less than that. Really, I think it's a really good upgrade for the price. It lets you have reliable triggers and receivers compared to the cheaper units. Again, for my review, in case if you are trying to upgrade from this kind of cheaper kind of triggers, they are the perfect ones. If you have the money, go ahead and go with the Pulse buff flash units that are way more expensive, and I'm sure those ones work perfectly. But if you're trying to save some money, just go in there with a cheaper option. These are highly recommended anyways. And yeah, you get 2 of them. I actually got 2 of them, so I can 2 packs, 2 boxes of this, so I can use it with 2 flash units, and the extra trigger or the extra transmitter I can use it as a spare in case one of them breaks for my camera. But yeah, highly recommended. Again, I give it 5 out of 5 stars. No problems with it. I also like the little bag they came in with. I'm probably just gonna throw away that box, and I'm just gonna use this bag. Yeah, really cool product. Let me know if you have any problems with them. I'm gonna put a link here in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.